Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing swell. Welcome to the Sideline Sedo YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok channels. Here for Liverpool versus Brentford. The live stream is live. I'm about to tweet it and then read out the lineups. Hope everyone's doing well. Big win for Chelsea away from home at the Molineux, or at Molineux. Massive victory on their behalf, 6-2 away from home against Wolves. That is atypical result for Chelsea as of late, not just against Wolves. It's their first win in 4 matches against Wolves. They had 3 losses in a row, I believe, according to Peacock after the game when they're running the stats. But an insane kind of performance. Noni Madueke, after kind of, hating on Wolves and Wolverhampton more specifically, live on, not live, but on his Instagram story, he happened to net himself a hat trick. That is pretty impressive, you gotta say. So good on him. Big match here coming up for Liverpool. I hope that Arne Slot can lead Liverpool to a second consecutive victory and the first home victory of the season. That would be really nice, not gonna lie. But all that remains to be seen. I'll read out the lineups in just a moment. I'm just posting the link and getting chat pulled up here. Okay. Get the polls set as well on YouTube. Hope people are doing well on TikTok and Twitch. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the link has been posted on Twitter. Now I'm going to get to work on the poll, and we can get underway in just a moment. Okay, so all right, ladies and gentlemen, final result prediction poll is live on YouTube. Feel free to go and vote in the poll, if you so please. Currently don't have access to make polls for TikTok and Twitch, but eventually, hopefully, we can get those all settled. But exciting stuff. The lineups are as follows. For Liverpool in a 4-2-3-1, Alisson, Trent, Ibrahima Konate, Virgil van Dijk, Andrew Robertson, Ryan Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister, Mohamed Salah, Dominic Szoboszlai, Luis Diaz, and Diogo Jota. For Brentford in a 3-5-2, it's Mark Flecken, Ayer, Pinnock, Collins, Keane Lewis Potter, Janelt, Norgard, Jensen, Rorslev, Yona Wisa, and Brian Mbeumo up top in a 3-5-2. Let me just adjust this so Brentford doesn't have the dashes, because it did not fit with Liverpool having dashes for the formation. So now that is all fixed. My predictions for today are a 3-1 win for Liverpool, or is a 3-1 win for Liverpool. Say I'll be listening to your commentary because I'm too broke to renew my Peacock plan, and channel I'm watching on is in Spanish. No problem. Glad to have you here, Kid Fury. One of the OGs of the channel. Shout out, Kid Fury. What's your prediction for the fixture so far, or just for today generally, Kid Fury? Hoping we can keep a clean sheet, but like, can we? You know, remains to be seen. Different play style for sure under Arne Slot. So similar but different, like a bit more reserved, a bit more kind of there was these passing sequences against Ipswich Town that felt very much same 3-1 as Kid Fury. Yeah, that feels like a fair prediction, right? But against Ipswich Town, there was these passing sequences where we'd see, we'd see players just quickly like ping it out. McAllister tried to, obviously from outside the box, it looked like a shot end up being closer to like a pass that just like went out of play. And there's just these quick sequences in the build-up from the back that I think will be exciting to see at Anfield. Anfield, historically speaking, is, a ground that has seen a lot of attacking flair, a lot of great sides that love to play on the front foot, and Arne Slot's system seems to play in a very similar way. So my prediction is 3-1. Goal scorers, I think Salah will get a goal. I could see Szoboszlai maybe getting a goal. And I don't know if I want to say Virgil or Trent. Trent. Yeah, I think Trent will get a goal. Salah and Szoboszlai. That would be ideal. Well, for me, ideal would be Darwin, Salah, Szoboszlai getting like multiple hat tricks and assists, similar to how Chelsea just did against Wolves. But I mean, that's wishful thinking, isn't it? Exciting fixture ahead. I am myself pretty amped up for this. A little nervous, I won't lie, because Brentford is one of those sides that, people might say, oh, Ivan Toney's not playing, so, it's done and dusted. Well, might I add, if you have a good memory, and Buemo and Yona Wissa tend to get quite a few goals against Liverpool. So them up top is, and probably always has been, more of a concern than Toney. Toney not featuring is just kind of a byproduct of the last couple seasons with him, and just it seems like the relationship with Brentford has deteriorated. Now, does he go to Saudi? Does he go to a different club in the Premier League? Does he go abroad, somewhere in Europe where he could get Europa League or Champions League football? I mean, I feel like most sides would take a player like Toney who can get you 15 like goals or something like that a season. It's just more so with his age and at the current state of things for a side like Brentford, they're going to be looking to get off of his wages, probably maybe at a reduced price to what they were hoping for a year, 6 months ago, maybe even a few weeks ago. It seems like they're not going to feature him. I don't even know if he's on the bench. It doesn't seem like he is. He wasn't last time, so I wouldn't imagine he'd be on the bench against Liverpool in what's effectively a bigger fixture. But, there's definitely like something to be said. Let's see, where bench, here we go. Toney is suspended. He's got a red card. I didn't even realize he had a red card. Did he pick up a red card at the end of... What, dude? When did he pick up this red card? Was it against? No, he didn't feature. It says suspended red card. Hi, Sloba, how are you? It says suspended red card. One each. Yeah, so I mean, Tony's not featuring. He's gone. It doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, he won't be coming off the bench. But uh, you know, at the same time, Wisa and Mbeumo are big enough threats for me to be concerned. And I think most Liverpool fans would agree because they are both very talented players who I think offer a certain level of dynamic ability that Tony himself lacks, even though Tony is really good aerially, can, play really well and build up, is fast, is strong. And Buemo and Wisa are just so much more difficult to keep up with as a general backline. And this 3-5-2 that they like to deploy, and it seems like they're going to deploy now in a couple minutes as players are walking to the center circle. The walkouts now being conducted by the captains and such. There's Sepp Vandenberg and Fabio Carvalho, both players who have left Liverpool for, I think it's a combined like 50 million or something like that. Let's be honest, that's incredible business by Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards. Obviously, Edwards now president, Richard Hughes sporting director of Liverpool, sort of being involved more so on the technical side of recruiting and selling players. And Arne Slot has taken less of a involved role in the recruitment process. Jurgen towards the end, Jurgen Klopp was very involved in trying to get a certain profile player that he wanted, and that's understandable because he had kind of proved his worth, I think. But at this point, and so far in Arne Slot's career, Awakened Phoenix, hello man, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. 4-0. 4-0 would be great. I would love a 4-0. Some goals from Salah, some goals from Darwin maybe off the bench if he features. I don't know. That remains to be seen. But excited for this. Very, very excited. And yeah. And the cop is singing You'll Never Walk Alone. As always, the atmosphere seems pretty vibrant out there to me. Hoping for a good performance. Arne Slot listening on. Looks a little kind of not tense, but definitely looks like he's a bit pensive of the moment. He's kind of taking it all in. Liverpool owner John W. Henry is at Anfield today alongside CEO Billy Hogan. Slot has been impressive so far. I'm glad, says Awakened Phoenix. Yeah, me too. I think he has been a pretty solid choice thus far. It's only been one game, but the way he's conducted himself, the sense of kind of authority that he's already setting in, it's not like a super controlling authority, and it doesn't seem like it's from a play style perspective this massive shift. It's definitely got some tweaks to it, and it's a slightly different system. Like he said himself today with Jamie Carragher on Sky Sports Super Sunday, I watched that video and just kind of took in a lot of the words he was saying about just the whole way of how he's approaching things, from the Brentford fixture to Jamie asked about contract extensions, and he specifically about contract extensions said, I'm more so focused on Brentford. I don't really, that's going to get handled by, the higher ups. And it's more so up to the side to prove it to the fans and to themselves by going on a win. And Brentford have kicked us off, and we are underway, ladies and gentlemen. Brentford in this pinkish purple away kit, Liverpool in their traditional red for the 24-25 season. Exciting stuff, ladies and gentlemen. And Brentford are attacking here. I believe this is Ayer driving forward. Still Ayer. He's towards the Liverpool corner flag now, and Trent is trying to win the ball off of him. Still Ayer playing very advanced role here, and Trent clears it after Liverpool managed to win it back. A header away now by Pinnock. Jota goes to contest. Now McAllister heads it. McAllister pulled down. A foul. Let's go. Free kick for Liverpool. A minute in. Liverpool go to take it quick, but some Brentford players blocking. Now Szoboszlai, Gravenberch. They kind of stand over, and it's taken short. Pass back to Konate. Liverpool now resetting. Ryan Gravenberch had a really good game against Ipswich Town. He was fantastic. He was sublime. So I'm excited to see how he develops in this double pivot role. It seems like Liverpool's not going for a traditional destroyer. What are your thoughts about not signing anyone so far? Partially heartbroken, partially understanding, because I've kind of just accepted this is the way the FSG play. But we're selling players. We're making some profit, which doesn't matter in a footballing perspective, but we do have some depth there. There's still someone like Stefan Bajcetic, who I don't know if he's officially listed on the bench for today. Let me check. For the bench, he is not listed. We have Endo, who hasn't really featured yet too extensively, and Salah on the counter. I've just kind of accepted that we're not going to sign anyone. I think it's kind of dumb not to sign anyone when you can go and sign somebody. But this whole, right type of player thing, I agree with it to an extent. But if you're really parsing through and it's like you can't find a single player to, it doesn't have to be a midfielder. It doesn't have to be a defender. It doesn't have to be a winger. It could be an additional just kind of utility player, someone with added experience to play in the squad. Now, maybe that player doesn't exist and I'm just fantasizing, but it does pain me a bit. Now a foul here. Brentford to take the free kick. Norgard kind of hacked down by Alexis McAllister. God, I'm going to have to order one of the kits, right? They look like, I hate how the kits look in all of the photo shoots and the mock-ups, but then you see them in game and you're like, it doesn't look that bad. And I like this kit from last season. I love it. It's one of my favorite ones from the last decade or so, maybe. So it's kind of hard to move on from it. But if we start winning in this home kit, I'm gonna have to. It's simply a must. But here Lucho on the left side picks it up. It's driving in towards the center circle in a deeper position. Passes to Gravenberch. Now Ryan Gravenberch to Virgil van Dijk. Liverpool just trying to set their tempo. We passed on so many different players on that particular position. Fact that we wanted Zubimendi tells you Slot isn't convinced about the 6 for sure. That's understandable. And I do agree. I think that he also probably sees it as a weakness, like many others, because we don't have a traditional 6, right? We don't have a traditional DM really, besides Wataru Endo, who, while he is a really good player, can he play the Arne Slot system? Arne Slot doesn't seem to think so. So there is a conflict of interest there, and I totally agree with you. I'm hoping that maybe there's something like that. Maybe they think Bajcetic is that player, and they're really just trying to develop him slowly still. Obviously had a long injury last season. But I've read that a lot of these young players might get sold or they might get loaned out before the end of the transfer window, which is in a few days. It's only a week away or so, which is pretty dumb, right? You don't want to risk that. Robertson takes this throw in. Lucho's found, but Norgard wins the ball off him, and now Brentford attacking. But I think that Trent does well here against Keane Lewis Potter. Wins the throw in. after hitting it off the Brentford player. A loan for Bajcetic would make sense. Yeah, it would, but it's also like one of the few, like you said, it's one of the few positions we're kind of lacking in. Curtis Jones is an option there, but I think Curtis would play more of the McAllister role and not this role that Gravenberch is being molded into. That is something I could see Bajcetic being closer to, but at the same time, like, is Endo the stopgap just for the season? We would loan out Bajcetic and we maybe loan out Morton again. Morton, I'd rather we kind of introduce into the squad soonish. But at the same time, if like another like half season, season long loan works, why not? But for me particularly, I think the DM is the most important position. I think if we could somehow extend everyone, get a DM and get like I'd say probably a center back would be more of a priority. Would it be center back or a right winger? I think a right winger would be great too, but like we have Harvey there who's proven his worth at times, but can he really play at right wing consistently? He's kind of like a hybrid phone type, and I don't know if that's the type of profile player we need exactly as the backup there. Here across from Wisa finds no one in the box, and Robertson picks it up, trying to set up some sort of Liverpool dominance here in the opening 10 minutes or so. But across the first 6.5, there has been no indication that Liverpool would particularly find a way through. There hasn't been a clear-cut chance. There's been some runs from Salah and some moments where it looked potentially close. Brentford have also made it a little cagey to start, and it definitely is a little cagey. Here, Allison goes for the long pass towards Diogo Jota, but it goes over everyone's head out for a throw-in for Brentford. Here, Mads Roerslev set to take, and he finds Collins. Collins passes back to Flecken. Flecken looking for a pass. Finds it in the form of Collins once again. Back to Flecken. Brentford, patient. I mean, it's better for them to be patient as opposed to all out on the attack, because if they do go all out on the attack. But here, Liverpool pressing. And is that a throw-in for Liverpool? Yes, it is. A pass from Collins to Roerslev is out of bounds. Liverpool have the throw in their attacking third. Robertson trying to find persons to throw it to. Finds Dominik Szoboszlai, who's kind of drifted out to the wide left area. Now pass to McAllister, finds Konate. And Salah, a little deeper, picks up the ball. Plays it to Trent. Trent to Konate. Gravenberch. Konate driving forward a bit, looking for a pass. Carries it up, finds Trent. Now Gravenberch. Robbo to Lucho. Luis Diaz cuts in, nice. Good play from Lucho to carry the ball. He's driving forward centrally and finds Mohamed Salah. Salah with a heavy touch. Yikes, lad. Not the worst, though. Liverpool win back the ball pretty quickly due to a really good press from Salah. Van Dijk finds Trent. Now Robbo. To Van Dijk. Jota dropping into the deeper area to provide some help in the build-up. And Dominik Szoboszlai here tries to latch on the ball, but I believe Ethan Pinnock kicked it out for a corner kick. This will be the first corner of the evening for Liverpool and for both sides, I believe. No, didn't Brentford have one corner? I should check the stats. Let me run the stats real quick. The stats say Liverpool's first corner of the evening here, and I believe the first corner of the game. Maybe I'm mistaken on that. Maybe FootMob is not quite updated yet, but here Liverpool going for it. Cross comes in. It's headed away by Brentford now. Oh, no! Brentford on the counter. Szoboszlai with a sloppy bit of play to not pick it up, and now he's driving back to win the ball. Jonovisa. No, I said it with a V. Jonovisa plays it out wide, and Brentford reset a bit towards their defensive line, playing it back towards Pinnock, and now Ayer there. Hi, y'all. Hope all is well, says Ali Najafi. Hello, Ali. Hope you're doing well, brother. Welcome to the stream. Excited to see how Liverpool kind of face off today against Brentford, because quite frankly, there's no pun intended when I say that, but quite frankly, decent amount at stake when you really think about it. No signings made, really going all in with the squad, which is fine. I don't have an issue with that. I like this squad, but I do think reinforcement would be nice. I don't want Liverpool to lose, but I just would want win or lose some like form of investment from the club. Oh, a long switch of play here. Keane Lewis-Potter on the left against Trent. Keane Lewis-Potter takes a shot. It's blocked by Trent. Here Ayer drives forward, gets it to Lewis-Potter, and Trent does well to defend, and Brentford get themselves a corner. Cross comes in, headed away by Konate, and Salah goes to ground a bit. But here, Liverpool countering. Lucho on the counter with some space. Great play by Diogo Jota. Luis Diaz! Let's go! That's what I'm talking about, bro. What a goal by Luis Diaz. What a hit, son. What a hit. Oh my goodness gracious. Luis Diaz finds the back of the net for Liverpool. Great assist by Diogo Jota. And Liverpool are well and truly underway now, I think, in the Arne Slot era. I think that is safe to say. What a hit, mate. What a hit. Great pass by Diogo Jota. Great counter by Liverpool. Good strike, left-footed by Luis Diaz. Perfectly timed. Incredible play. God, I should have transferred them in for my fantasy, bro. I should have transferred at least one of them in. Lucho, what a finish, son, says Kid Fury. Amen to that, brother. Bro, stop yapping, says Rachel. Okay, Rachel. I get on here to yap. Okay? What a hat. Flecken tries to play out wide towards Ayer. Good pass forward towards Keane Lewis-Potter. Brentford immediately trying to get a response. Throw in here for Brentford as Liverpool win the ball off of Keane Lewis-Potter. Is the transfer window finally over? Can I be sure Trent stays? Transfer window is not over. If we sell Trent, I would lose my mind. I'm going to be honest with you. That would be very dumb because we're playing good football. We're up right now. Trent with a good ball forward towards Mo Salah. Salah on the chase. Can he get it? He can. He heads it forward. Mo Salah. Salah. Oh, good defending that to win it off Salah by, I believe that was Keane Lewis-Potter. McAllister trying to win the play, but Brentford able to reassert possession in center of the park. I don't know if Trent's leaving. I doubt that is ever going to happen. I think if anyone gets extended, it's Trent. Salah second most likely. Ooh, is Salah second most likely or is Virgil? Tough to say. Maybe Virgil, but maybe Salah. I mean, Virgil's the captain. It's going to be tough to see the next 6, 7, 8 months because I'm going to be nervous for all of it. But I mean, hopefully we play some great football during it because so far we have done pretty well. 1 shot for Liverpool, 1 goal, 55% possession to Brentford's 45%. Only 1 shot on goal as well. So 1 shot on goal, 1 goal, 1 shot in total. Incredible stuff. Van Dijk here passes it forward to Robertson. Now Lucho. Check out Twitch. Not Twitter. Twitch. Twit. Here Konate plays it to Virgil van Dijk. Liverpool just slowing down the tempo themselves. They get it to Alisson. Ooh, some risky play here from Liverpool. And Virgil plays it forward with his left foot to Lucho. Lucho with a great touch. And Liverpool on the attack. Dominic Szoboszlai with a good layoff to Trent. Back to Dominic Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai to Salah. Salah. Ooh. It's flicked away by, I believe that was Ayer for a throw-in to Liverpool. Gets to Trent. Some good play there. Good sequence, but didn't quite fully connect. Good ideas from the lads, though. Here, Lucho on the left. Looking for a pass. Finds McAllister. Robbo, switch of play. Finds Trent. Not quite. Trent tries to head it. Salah was chasing behind him to control it. And it's out for a Brentford throw. And so definitely still these kind of moments like this exactly in Liverpool's play and their build-up where they don't fully, they don't quite fully sink their teeth in to the exact style of play, because that kind of diagonal is pretty, to my knowledge, it's pretty integral to the way that Slot plays. And sometimes if you mess it up, can lead to times like this where Liverpool are under some pressure in their own defensive third trying to play out, and Trent with a good diagonal finds Diogo Jota, but Robertson picks it up on the run. Robbo to Lucho. Lucho cuts into Robbo. Robbo takes the shot almost. He got it on target. He got it on target. That's nice. But no goal, a corner for Liverpool. Very good play down this left-hand side by all the players involved. Lucho, Alexis, McAllister, and Robbo. That was very, very slick. Realistically, McAllister was more so there to dummy, but that is neither here nor there. Good play, and I believe Trent is going to take this corner here for Liverpool. Pretty excited to see what the Scouse lad can do here from the corner. Good opportunity for Liverpool to extend their lead here. Cross comes in by Trent, headed away by Collins. Went near post. Let's see this again on the replay. Ooh, Trent was going for goal, lad. He went for goal there, it looked like. I mean, it was open. There was definitely an opening. That was really good. But here, another in-swing cross. This time it's punched away. Robbo chasing. Plays it back to Ryan Gravenberch. Gets it to Konate. Robertson and Konate both kind of motioning for some kind of movement of the midfield and front players. Robbo Now finds Konate. Finds Van Dijk. It's almost a back three now with Robertson acting as a left center back and Ryan Gravenberch on the turn. Some good footwork. Frees up some space for himself to find Salah. Salah to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai to Trent. Trent to Salah. Salah! He goes to ground. Is the shot deflected or did he just miss? That was really good, though, from Liverpool. Great pass by Salah to find Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai finds Trent. Takes a bit of a deflection. Does it? I can't see from that angle. This angle will let me know. No, he just misses. Mo, lad. His hair's coming in. His hair's almost going to be full. He's looking dapper, but no goal for him there. Good sequence still. Still pretty hallmark of all the football we've seen thus far in the Arne Slot era. I mean, this is different because obviously we took the lead in the first half here. But in terms of, at home, you want to take the lead first. You want to set the precedent quickly and put the game not to bed. Yeah, I mean, you want to put the game in bed as quick as possible. You don't have to do it, or you sometimes can't do it in the first half, but you want to try, and it's definitely a good sign so far that Liverpool are kind of making a very concerted effort just to tally up stuff. Here, a switch of play by Virgil to Mohamed Salah. Salah controls it. Salah to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai back to Trent. Trent looking for the cross, possibly. No, he plays it to Szoboszlai. Gravenberch gets the ball in the middle. Tries to play to Robertson. Oh, yeah. Not quite. Out of play for a throw-in. There's definitely, like I said, still some growing pains in this squad. But we'll see how it goes. Excited for what the second half and beyond can offer. Obviously, we still have quite a while till the second half, but this first half definitely feels like Liverpool. Foul here by Lucho. Feels like Liverpool are very much going like really not quite full force, but as full force as an Arne Slot system can get, it seems. Because Arne Slot, he doesn't mind having the squad, play a bit more conservative in terms of the press, in terms of, maybe even the attack. He doesn't want every single second to be a full press, which is fair because it definitely tires out players and definitely makes it harder. Here, Pinnock looks for the pass. Salah gets the ball after Gravenberch intercepts it. Here, how's that not a free kick, ref? Oh, mate. How is that not a free kick? Hi, Reese. How you doing, mate? And there, Szoboszlai does well. I think he won no, he didn't win the throw-in, but got possession off of Keane Lewis-Potter, who's been quite a problem down the left so far in terms of just creating these buildups for Brentford. It's been harder to, kind of nail him down in terms of keeping him at bay. But thus far, Liverpool, 59% possession to Brentford's 45%. Watching the game, says Reese. What's your prediction? I predicted a 3-1 win. Reese, good. You? I'm pretty good. Can't complain. Liverpool win has 90% of the vote. Love to see that, lads. Allison with a good pass out towards Konate. He's playing almost at right back here now. Trent tries to clear it, and he manages to do so, but it's out for a throw-in. Bit cagey still. Even still, Brentford will always do that. They're a crafty side. They could switch how they play throughout the game. they have options on the bench. I'll read out some bench options. I haven't read out either bench period, so it's a good time to do that now, I think. For Liverpool, Queven Kelleher, Connor Bradley, Gerald Kwanzaa, Joe Gomez, Costa Simicas, Harvey Elliott, Wataru Endo, Cody Gakpo, and Darwin Nunez. And for Brentford, it's Valdimarsson, the goalie, Ben Mee, Sepp Vandenberg, Frank Onyeka, Mikkel Damsgaard, Ryan Trevitt, Yegor Yarmoluk, Fabio Carvalho, and Kevin Schade. Some injuries to Rico Henry, Joshua Da Silva, Aaron Hickey, and Thiago Rodriguez for Brentford. Tony not featured, of course. But they have some options themselves. They have some players who know how Liverpool play and have an idea of how Slot is going to want Liverpool to play, and they're familiar with these players. Obviously, they've been out on loan quite a bit, but I still think Carvalho and Sepp Vandenberg would want to prove a lot. Vandenberg, I don't think features, but maybe if times are going tough or if the game's still close for Brentford later on in the game, I could see Carvalho coming in to provide some, maybe it's him for Keane Lewis-Potter. Here, Szoboszlai and Salah connecting really well down the right. Trent on the ball. Plays it back to Salah. Brentford have almost everybody back at this point, and Liverpool are going to try to break this defensive block. Here, Konate to Trent. Trent looking for a pass. Finds Salah. Or Szoboszlai, I should say. My bad. Szoboszlai finds Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz. He's pushed to ground, and it's a free kick in a dangerous area for Liverpool. Trent and Szoboszlai, I assume, are going to stand over it. Maybe even Mo Salah. Let's see. It's not too far, mate. That's like a 25, 30. Ooh, that's such a good place to get fouled. It's quite a ways away, but, ladies and gentlemen, this is like prototypical Liverpool like player range for the guys we have on the pitch right now. Trent, Salah, Szoboszlai, they're used to these kind of free kicks. Flecken should be scared, hoping for at least a good effort on goal. We'll see how it goes, though. Here, all three of them still gathering. 27 minutes and 51 seconds have elapsed. No subs for either side. No injuries, obviously. Very early in the game for any of that, but figured I'd add that for anyone that's just joining. Trent, Szoboszlai, and Salah all standing atop this free kick. Trent takes. Oh, just over. Come on, lad. Close. I don't know if it makes sense to you, but not having Klopp is so emotionally refreshing. I like it, actually. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. It's like this sense of, there's like a sense of expectation with Klopp. Not to say there's no expectation with Arne Slot, but I think to an extent, if you think about how Klopp has connected with the fans on a personal level, it makes so much sense for that to be the case, right? But at the same time, that amount of heartache and desire and passion, like, you see how it burned him out. For him, it was to some extent a very, very draining process, obviously. Liverpool lose possession here. Szoboszlai trying to win it back, and he fouls Yona Wiese. He picks up a yellow card. No, lad. Szoboszlai's been a little sloppy with his touches today. But, yeah, no, I know what you mean, for sure, Ali. I think that Klopp leaving kind of takes away some of this pressure of, oh my God, we have to, like, we want to win at Liverpool. That's definitely the case. And I imagine everybody agrees with that. But, like, there is this added layer of, wait when it's Jurgen who's been there for so long and everyone's so like interconnected with it. Oh no, another free kick. The ref is going wild here. Gives another free kick to Brentford. Let's see this. Lewis Potter on the turn. Salah just kind of pushes him, and the ref says it's a bit shoulder to shoulder. Both players trying to get in front of the other. Another free kick here for Brentford in a dangerous area. Nerve-wracking stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. Very nerve-wracking. Oof. They could definitely send in a cross here. Looks like Brian Mbeumo will be doing just that. Sending in a cross. Headed in! Oh, man, that was close. Man, that was close. Norgard, the captain, gets his head to it, but it's out for a goal kick. Liverpool quickly have already reset the play and good build up here to retain possession. Ryan Gravenberch now in the middle of the park. Finds Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai to Konate. Liverpool now in a familiar spot to what much of the game has been. Liverpool just kind of trying to operate in Brentford's half and break down the defensive block that, I mean, very obviously they were going to set up with. Here in Mbeumo pressing Van Dijk, but Van Dijk gets it to Robertson pretty quickly. Now Brentford are trying to win back the ball. Gravenberch loses it. Diogo Jota and McAllister pressing. It's out for a throw-in. Or is it out for a free kick? Or is it a free kick, should I say? I think the ref may have blown for a free kick. Yeah, he did. Dude, what is this? They're giving us a lot of random fouls. I think other refs this weekend would have maybe let that slide and let that just been a throw-in. I don't know. Excuse me. Flecken takes this free kick. Headed up. And this shot, it's looping. It's dipping. It's off target from Matthias Jensen. I have a comment here. It's not necessarily the pressure. I got tired of him, his voice, his system, and it wasn't working anymore. It seems like a healthy state again. I think it has to do with, to some extent, like, at what point does it become stale? And not to say Jurgen himself was stale, but I think that a lot of the tools we were giving him were like, and methods we were going about things with recruitment, with, I mean, his system itself being so kind of rigid. I would agree. Arne Slot seems a bit more like he's ready to chop and cut things as need be to get through to the next game, no matter the case. Now, we haven't seen him be entirely ruthless, but maybe that will come later in the season. I imagine it will. Probably foreshadowing there. But here, some good play. Lewis Potter with some really good footwork. Here, Lucho pressing to win the ball. Mbeumo, Norgard, Brentford with a great spell play here, and Konate heads it away for a corner. Liverpool just defending heart and mouth here a bit. Good header, that by Konate. A little shove there afterwards as Ayer was contesting and he couldn't quite get to it, but really good by Ibu. There's a reason he starts. One of the best center backs, I'd say, in the league and honestly in world football. At least in the top 10. At least, dude. There might be some people that are pushing him to like the top 15, but like beyond that, no. I think fitness is his one thing. Like if he can stay fit for like the next 4 or 5 seasons pretty consistently, like he'll be known as one of the greats in the Premier League. I promise you. He's just that good, Ibu, and he's getting better every season. Like I love Ibrahima Konate. He's so talented. Trent here with a long pass forward. Salah on the chase. Salah on the chase, but Mbuemo all the way back defending. Wow, what? Why is Mbuemo at like left back? That's crazy. But Brentford managed to stave off that long switch of play from Liverpool. Here, Janelt picks up the pass. He's looking for an option here. Plays it forward and a bit of a heavy touch by Wissa, but he's able to lay it back towards Ethan Pinnock. Ryan Gravenberch still kind of doing pretty well with the turns and these kind of long passes forward to build up. I think he's still settling in. It's not entirely perfect by any means. None of the system is. And it's very evident that the squad is still learning how to adapt to the exact style of play for this this formation, this manager. Here, Jota with a great pass to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai chasing. He's being kind of muscled off there pretty successfully. Oh, Ryan, no! Ryan Gravenberch, is he sent off? Please don't be. Yellow card for sure. Did you see Bournemouth Newcastle game refereeing was criminal? No, I saw Chelsea dumping up Wolves, though, away from home. I had that one on because, like, I thought at 2-2 that Wolves maybe could sneak it, but then Chelsea just started scoring. Is this studs? Is this studs? No, it's not studs, but it's still a pretty dangerous tackle. I hope there's no sending off here. That'd be bad for Ryan Gravenberch and bad for us. That Oh! Sorry, chat. Hope nobody had earbuds in. I'm nervous. Carvalho looks like he's warming up for Brentford. Are they just going to take a free kick as a treatment? Are they checking for a red card? I can't tell. I didn't see how that game even ended up going, to be quite honest with you. Brentford, Newcastle, full time. 1-1. Okay, so no sending off. It was just the yellow. I got really scared. I'm trying to read up on Ouattara scored and it was denied. Wow, that's messed up. I swear, Ouattara and Semenyo belong on like top 6 teams at least as rotation players. I don't know if they'd be able to start week in, week out, but like Semenyo is so good, and so is Dango Ouattara. Every time I see Bournemouth play, those are the standout 2 players for me. There's other players like that are less attacking that also stand out, but in an attacking perspective, those are the guys that I would want Liverpool to go out and get like quickly. Luis Diaz rolling around outside the area. The ref's given a yellow card, I believe, to Norgard here. Norgard shaking his head. See this. Lucho wins the ball after Mbuemo plays it roughly, and yeah. Oof. See this. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yellow card. Hands to the face, open palm like that. That is not legal, brother. Norgard picks up a yellow card, the captain of Brentford. 39 minutes and 55 seconds have elapsed. Andy Robertson here on the ball, looking to find the pass. It's a free kick, and he's kind of taking a while. He plays it short, though. McAllister sees the pass, and now Ryan Gravenberch to Virgil van Dijk, who gets to Alisson Becker. Alisson kicks it forward towards Salah. Salah controls. Ayer presses forward. Ryan Gravenberch. Good ball forward. Trent on the ball. Trent with a shot. Oh, it deflects and out for a corner. Good block there by Brentford. Good defending. Oh, my goodness. That was on target, wasn't it? It was, but the goalie was going to cover it, I think. Fourth corner of the evening for Liverpool. Two corners for Brentford. Here, a cross comes in. It's headed away. Some good play here by Liverpool to win back possession as Brentford were trying to counter. And Alisson here plays it to Dominic Szoboszlai, who's the furthest player back. Now Trent on the ball. Plays it to Dominic Szoboszlai. Finds Ryan Gravenberch on the right. Liverpool just patient in their build-up. I feel like a second goal is coming, but it's more of a matter of when than if. Gravenberch here on the ball. Plays it to Trent. Trent out wide to Salah. Mo Salah crosses it in, and it's comfortably caught by Flecken. Liverpool stifle another Brentford attack, and here Lucho finds Diogo Jota. Jota plays it off of a Brentford player to play the pass forward. And there's some pretty solid play here from Brentford with this diagonal. Keane Lewis-Potter sizing up. Trent manages to get the shot off. Alisson comfortably catches and saves, but he also is there reminding Trent to kind of keep that from happening, I suppose. Oh, and McAllister's down another yellow card here. McAllister seems like he's all right now, though. Am I too harsh on Szoboszlai, or is he off again? I think it's really hard for a lot of our midfielders right now. Trent took the free kick while the ball was rolling. Subside feels a little off today. I mean, he's got a yellow card. But I feel like every midfielder right now, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, even Trent, when he kind of tries to provide some help. It's just that Brentford has like basically 3 defensive midfielders, or 3 like really heavy defensive midfielders, and then a back 3 who are going to defend. So it's hard for our kind of midfield to fully break through and to gain control. But there's been flashes today. He doesn't feel like he's fully off. I just think if the game opened up a bit more, but it's going to be hard against Brentford to like quite open it up. You'd expect him to be the guy to do so, but here he is contesting the ball. He does well to win it. Oh, and no, he is off. He's off, mate. He is off. You're right, Ali. That pass, whatever he was trying there, a little too fancy. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some subs at halftime again. Arne Slot does not look happy. He's talking to somebody on the bench. Darwin is bouncing his foot. He looks a little anxious. Throw in here for Liverpool. 2 minutes of stoppage time have been added. We're 30 seconds till halftime right now. Konate here plays it to Allison. Allison to Ryan Gravenberch. Finds Konate. Oi. Brentford win the ball. They go to counter. Keane Lewis-Potter. Pass in. Ryan Gravenberch. Good tackle. Great tackle. Szoboszlai. Looking for a pass. Finds Trent. Trent looking for a pass himself. And that is that. The first half has come to a halt. Liverpool lead 1-0 thanks to a goal from Luis Diaz, the assist from Diogo Jota. Bit of a counterattack that. Good goal, though, for sure. Lucho with a great finish. He's been playing really well. Diogo Jota's done well to drop back and provide some help for the build-up. At times, Salah doing Salah things. We want to see him get a goal, of course, but not quite there yet. And yeah, a good performance thus far from Liverpool. But yeah. Some good stuff for sure. I'm hoping that we could see yeah, but first half, I'm going to dive into some of the stats here. See how the numbers are spelling it out, so to speak. So at the half, 1-0 for Liverpool. Stats say 56% possession to Liverpool, 0.7 XG, 44% possession to Brentford, 19 xG, 5 shots for both sides, 2 on target for Liverpool, 1 for Brentford. 1 big chance for both sides, 0 big chances missed for Liverpool, 1 missed for Brentford. I'm trying to see if I could. What's the shot? The Norgard header. Yeah, that's the big chance, I assume. 5 fouls committed by Brentford, 7 for Liverpool, 4 corners to Liverpool, 2 to Brentford. Passing accuracy for Liverpool on 232 or 230 passes, 230 accurate passes, I should say, is 92%, 250 total attempted passes in that first half. And for Brentford on 191 total passes, 161 of those passes were accurate, which amounts to 84%. In their own half, Brentford had 117 passes. Liverpool had 105. Liverpool had 125 in the opposition half to Brentford's 44. Accurate crosses for Brentford, 2. This was 33%. Cross accuracy for them, 0% to Liverpool. 10 touches in the opposition box for Liverpool, 5 for Brentford. That tells a story in and of itself. Liverpool hasn't had a successful dribble, it says. And it also says that the ground duels have been won by Liverpool just marginally, 18-17, with 51% going to Liverpool. 21 total duels won there to 20 for Brentford. Let's see some of the player stats. Looks like Luis Diaz, Jota, McAllister, Gravenberch, and Trent are playing the best in terms of what the stats are saying. Salah, I don't know where I'd put him. Szoboszlai's been playing poor. Allison, you can't really count Allison. He hasn't really been tested. Matthias Jensen, pretty poor for Brentford. Wouldn't be surprised if he's subbed off. Salah, he's not playing bad. Neither is Virgil. It's just the game hasn't fully opened up. Liverpool's kind of trying to do a thing where they kind of kick into gear, but it's just not happening. I don't think that's the end of the world. I think there's options to bring in for the second half. I think there's realistic level increase that may come upon, like, the break at the half and just this added desire to attack. So yeah, I'm excited to see how that goes. But as of right now, not really much in the way of concern from Brentford. Not to say that won't happen. I think Brentford are a side that at any moment can, they can snap and turn the game on its head. So for me personally, I think that there is a level of kind of anticipation on the end of Brentford for them to also kind of start to bring the game to, Nottingham Forest submit new bid for Feyenoord for Santiago Jimenez. I'm sorry, that's insane, bro. That is crazy. Santiago Jimenez to Nottingham Forest would be a wild transfer. Fede Valverde scored for Real Madrid. Rui Patricio to Atalanta. How old is bro? Ooh, I don't know if y'all heard that. Just cracked my neck. Hoping that Liverpool can kind of put this game to bed fairly early in the second half and start to. I'd love to see Darwin get some minutes. If he doesn't, I'd feel like question marks would start to rise. Like, what's the plan with Darwin if he's not featuring? What's just everything about the current state of things. Do I expect any subs? I don't know. I can't really tell. Oh, mate, what a first half. What a first half. Not the best, not perfect by any means, but definitely a first half for Liverpool to kind of um, learn from, adapt, get their kind of bearings about them with. So we'll see. I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited to see if Brentford feel the urge to make a sub. I don't know who they'd go out and get to pull off the bench, but there's probably someone that could add some added terror to our back line in terms of concern. Um, but yeah, Wolves Chelsea was so crazy today. Never forget that game. Hmm. Oh, wow, mate. Ruled off that goal. Oh, Areola lost his mind. Understandably so. It did hit his shoulder. Wow. Oh. Looks like the second half is about to get underway in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty excited to see how this unfolds. You reckon if we sell Trent, there's a backup plan? Bradley is the backup mate. Um, I don't. Yeah, I don't think that there's like a player that we're gonna go out and sign if we sell Trent. I'd agree with Kid Fury on that. I think Liverpool is like hoping for Bradley, and then that Stevenson kid. I think Lucas Stevenson, who's out on loan at Dundee United. I think he's like the backup, and so is Calvin Ramsey, I guess, to him. And that's just the line of thinking that Liverpool will follow. Liverpool have kicked us off for the second half. A pass all the way back to Allison is hooved forward towards Diogo Jota. It's headed away this time. Here, a foul as Jota went to contest the header. Ooh. Jota low-key just elbowed him, I think. Didn't mean to. But definitely a bit of an elbow. Long kick forward here by Mark Flecken. headed away, and Szoboszlai picks it up. Finds Ibu Konate. Konate picks up the ball once again as McAllister plays it towards him. And now Szoboszlai leading the counter a bit, plays his pass towards Robertson. Robertson out wide towards Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz with the cross. Diogo Jota goes ahead at Robertson. Oh my god, what a save by Flecken! Oh, what? What was that? Flecken, he saved to his face. Scott Sterling 2.0. I think he saved to his face, or he hit the post when he ran for it. Jota controls it. Bicycle kicks it towards the back post. Robertson hits it. Ooh, Robertson heads it. Let's see this. Robertson doesn't get anywhere near him. Oh, it just kind of hits him like right there. Yikes, dude. Like right on like the clavicle and the neck. That header looked like it had some pace on it, but they're playing crazy. They're playing crazy out here, Liverpool. They're trying to get some nutty goals. That would have been one of the wildest goals of the season. I'm not gonna lie, if that went in. But what a save by Flecken. You gotta give him that. He was at the right place at the right time. Corner here for Liverpool. I believe the 5th of the evening. Cross comes in here. Wisa, I think, just grazes it slightly. Szoboszlai plays this pass to Gravenberch. And Liverpool now are trying to reset a bit. Goes all the way towards Allison. Allison here to Trent, who's at the left side. Finds McAllister. McAllister finds Luis Diaz. Szoboszlai here on the right receives the pass, finds Salah. Salah to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai with the cross. Lucho with the back heel. It's blocked though. Wisa now getting forward. Wisa to Mbeumo. Mbeumo on the counter with some space to cross it in. He's faking it against Van Dijk, and here Robertson against Wisa outside the box. Wisa to Mbeumo. Now Mbeumo. No penalty, the ref says. Mbeumo went to ground, but he's not complaining too much. Szoboszlai picks up the ball here on the right-hand side in Liverpool's own half. Game's just going to get slowed down a bit here by Liverpool to gain some more control. There was a tense penalty shout there, but obviously didn't go in. And a great pass by Trent towards Salah, but Flecken quick to get out of his box. If Fleck had not gotten out, that would have been that. This is a throw-in for Liverpool, or for Brentford, I think. Or is it a... Let's see this again. Trent just turns, plays a perfectly timed pass. Just not quite the most perfect, obviously, because Flecken got in there. Oh, Van Dijk here wins the ball, clears it forward. Ayer driving for it a bit. Now Norgard at the left-hand side plays it to Pinnock. Liverpool are just trying to keep Brentford at bay while also extending their lead. And I feel like Brentford is slowly growing into the pace of the game. And there's been a few moments, that Mbeumo penalty shout, the kind of marauding run forward by Mbeumo himself. It all kind of compounds. Here, Keane Lewis Potter, who's been really good at dribbling today, passes to Mbeumo, and Mbeumo with the shot. Oh, it takes a deflection, but it's out for a corner. That was so scary. That was absolutely petrifying. I thought that was going into the top. I thought that was like upper bins, mate. That was so close. Couple seconds off here. Here, Brentford have the corner. They take it short and they send in the cross on the second phase. Van Dijk heads it away. Here, a thwacking effort by Rorslev, I believe. It's out fully for a goal kick. Here, Trent plays this pass forward. Salah dropping deeper to help with the build-up. He loses the ball, but Szoboszlai picks it up. Now Trent with the diagonal towards Jota. Great pass. Here, Jota takes the shot. It's blocked. We got to get another pass in there, lads. There's some people there. That was a close opportunity for sure, but nothing comes of it. Konate here to Trent. Konate once again plays the ball towards Salah. Salah goes to ground, nothing given. Salah back up on his feet. So throw in for Liverpool. Keane Lewis Potter is fuming, but it definitely was the right call. Szoboszlai here on the ball. Faking the cross, wins it back. Some good footwork by Szoboszlai and Trent to retain possession. The cross takes deflection, goes into the path of Mark Flecken. As this game unfolds, as there are more opportunities, both for Liverpool and Brentford, this will end up, we'll see Liverpool basically, at a place where, they're going to have to find that second one, or Brentford's going to grow way more in confidence. Konate with a good tackle there. Bit of an unnecessary one, but Brentford gets the throw in anyways. Slows down the game a bit for us. I wonder which manager will be the first to make a sub. Thus far, neither has made a sub, obviously. I will adjust the lineups here on the left of the screen on the horizontal streams, and then above me on TikTok. Here, Konate. Good pass towards Trent. Trent, cross in. Another one straight to the gloves of Flecken. I'm going to end the poll. 92% say Liverpool win, 8% say Brentford win, 0% saying draw. Here, this header away by Gravenberch gives Liverpool the throw-in, or gives Liverpool the corner from the throw-in from Brentford. So some soppy play still, in the sense of it's not hyper efficient. It's not we're not minimizing threats. But here we definitely have to try to minimize some threats, as Brentford are going to try to take this corner and equalize if they can. Hope not, as a Liverpool fan. Here, short again towards Mbeumo. Now Jensen sends this cross in. Alisson with the save. Alisson with the punch. Konate. Really great stuff. Here's this cross forward. Mbeumo. Offside, I think, for Mbeumo. Punch there from Alisson. Alisson did really well. First tries to catch and then punches it a second time after he can't. Really good work. Collins got his head to it. On target too. Alisson set to take this free kick. It's actually been played short, it seems. Now, ball back to Alisson. He goes long, kicks it forward. Salah on the chase. Oh, Ayer there does well to stave off Salah. Brentford are very much starting to grow in their own way. They're starting to really... Ooh, good pass forward towards Robertson. Jota, not quite. Oh, mate. Some good play, though. Here, Gravenberch. Salah with a good pass to Trent. Trent towards Salah. Salah! Oh, it's blocked. The ref calls for a pause in the play as one of the Brentford players went down to the ground. Zianel, I believe, who went to the ground. That long kick forward finds its way all the way towards Allison. Some dicey build-up here from Liverpool. Salah holding it up. He's being held a bit. He gets free and Szoboszlai finds some space. He gets it back to Salah. Salah to McAllister. Now to Robertson. Liverpool with some good build-up. Luis Diaz on the left. Lucho to Salah. Salah to McAllister. McAllister to Trent. Oh, Jota skies it. Bruh. Very good play there from Trent to get it into Jota. I mean, it's not the easiest of finishes, let's be real. He's got to kind of first time try to just... Oh, it takes a deflection, I think, actually. It's a corner for Liverpool. Andy Robertson set to take. He sends it in. Virgil heads it. Ooh. Just not too much power. It's the path there of Flecken. Here, Luis Diaz against Rorslev. Wins the ball. Great work by Lucho. Still Lucho. Some great work and resilience by Luis Diaz to win back the ball. Incredible stuff. You love to see that. He's got so much hustle, got so much grit. I miss Darwin, says Ali Najafi. He's on the bench. He's on the bench. Maybe he features. I think if he features, he'll be raring to go. But I don't know if Arne Slot will make that sub. Here, Salah to Trent to Salah. Back to Salah. Great work. McAllister to Salah. Oh my God. That was so good, dude. These guys are playing insane. This build-up is wild. They can't keep up with him. Janel just takes it off his foot at the end, bro. This is crazy. Oh my God. Insane football here by Liverpool. Not quite a goal, but that felt about as close to a goal as you could get, minus the finish. No finish whatsoever, really, because it was picked off of Salah's foot right at the end there. But here we have a corner from Liverpool. I think it's Trent taking. Trent with the delivery. Comes in. Oh, hits the post and crossbar, just the corner of the metal. Here, cross comes in again for Liverpool. Konate on target, but saved by Flecken. Mate, game's really starting to open up for Liverpool. A bit more chances, a bit more solid play. Trent's corners are like going towards. They are straight up going toward the woodwork every time. Elliot for Sabo is the sub I'd make. Yeah. Or Gakpo for Szoboszlai, and then maybe Darwin for Jota. I don't know how he wants to play Darwin, if he thinks Darwin's more of a... Oh, no! Gravenberch loses the ball there a bit. Here, Janelt, a bit of a scoop pass. Robbo picks it up before it goes out of play to retain possession for Liverpool. 60% possession to Brentford's 40% thus far. Not too shabby. Not too shabby whatsoever. Here, Allison with his pass forward finds Trent. Trent driving forward himself. Looking for a pass. Finds Diogo Jota. Jota, Szoboszlai chasing, but takes a deflection from a header. Here, Gravenberch plays it to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai to McAllister. McAllister back to Szoboszlai. Now Robbo to Lucho. Some decent play here from Liverpool. McAllister to Gravenberch. Salah on the right-hand side driving in. Mohamed Salah loses the ball, goes down a bit, but gets back up. Szoboszlai towards Robbo, the header up. It's cleared by Rorslev there. Luis Diaz on the left, cutting inside. Lucho plays it to Ryan Gravenberch. Gravenberch to Van Dijk. Now Luis Diaz. Here, Salah. Salah driving forward. Mo Salah. Cross comes in. Luis Diaz! Oh my goodness, it's just wide. Was this saved? I don't think it was saved, but that was a really close effort. Here's Salah on the replay. Sends it in. Let's see this. Wait, does he get a hand to it? I think it might just... It is just a hand to it by Mark Flecken. He's been having a good game, Flecken. He has... FPL fans will be upset because, he hasn't kept a clean sheet. He's on my bench, I think. I have to make some FPL changes after this game week. I forgot to from last week, but sends it in. Outside the area, Szoboszlai, yikes. Not the best thought. A good idea, but no solid execution, and Brentford immediately on the counter. I don't know why they went for that. Szoboszlai blocks it. Mbeumo lets it go out for a throw-in. Szoboszlai chasing. And the cross comes in. Keane Lewis-Potter looking to keep it in. He can't. It's out for a Liverpool throw-in. 2 subs here for Brentford. Fabio Carvalho and Mikkel Damsgaard coming on for Brentford. Keane Lewis-Potter off for Damsgaard, and Fabio Carvalho on for Matthias Jensen. And I like how we defend on the counter. Yeah, it's a bit different. Fabio Carvalho making his return to Anfield here. Don't know how the reception will be for him. Some claps on camera, I think it's good. Here, Salah. Good pass towards Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz opens it up towards Diogo Jota. It's blocked. Anfield is shaking. The camera is shaking. Diogo Jota for the count, for the cross possibly, but it's intercepted. Now another interception. Some good defending from both sides. Konate with the header. Gravenberch takes a touch, flicks it up. Some good football here. Ryan Gravenberch still really good play by Liverpool. Luis Diaz, ball gets underneath his feet a bit, but some good play. Liverpool are doing really well here. They're going to look for that second. They haven't made any subs. Brentford have. I don't know who Liverpool would bring in. Elliott does make sense to me, Kid Fury, but I don't know if that's what's going to happen. You know, I just don't know if that's the intended vibe right now from Arne Slot, or if that's just going to be, I don't know, some kind of something we're going to have to wait for another 10, 15 minutes, or if he wants us to put the second goal in and then go from there. I don't know. Tough to say. Luis Diaz picks up the ball, plays it to Trent. Trent with a good pass towards Dominic Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai lays it off to Salah. Salah hits it. No. Oh, knocked over a bottle. Sorry, y'all. Salah hit it. Not enough pace or power on it to get it past the goalie, just straight into the gloves of Flecken. I saw Darwin warming up. He may be. I would love to see Darwin warm up and get subbed on. I haven't seen too much indications. I've been looking at both screens and kind of trying to take in everything as much as I can. Here, Rorislav driving forward, but some good play here by Liverpool to defend, but they lose the ball in a dangerous area quite quickly. Now Brentford can reset a bit. They're looking for an option to pass to. Oh, and Mbeumo goes to ground. Ref says nothing. Or is it an offside? They're saying it's an offside. Possibly Mbeumo's shocked. Yeah, ref says offside. Let's see the replay of this. Razor thin offside, but he also turned and immediately went to ground. Like, come on, mate. This isn't... I mean, there's a pull on the shoulder, actually, by Rob. I'll admit to that. But it's an offside, so it doesn't count, thank God. I think we need some subs here, though. Robbo looks a little tired. Long kick forward by Allison. As Diogo Jota goes to contest. Here, Brentford. Hoof it forward. Brian Mbeumo chasing. He slips. Trent on the ball. Some good touches to get past those guys. And what a pass towards Salah! Oh, yeah. Not good enough, though. As Flecken is able to once again intercept it. Here, Szoboszlai fighting for it as well. Gets it to McAllister. McAllister to Diaz, who gets it to Salah. Salah! Let's go, mate! Mo Salah with the goal. Great assist by Luis Diaz. Consecutive goals for Salah. What a finish. What a finish, lad. What a finish. Let's go. Goal scored by Salah. Anfield is ablaze. It's a rockin'. Slot machine in full effect, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Arne Slot and his Liverpool Reds. What a goal, boys. Let's see a replay of this. Brentford try to play out the back. Trent presses forward. Szoboszlai fights for it to win it back. Lays it off to McAllister, who plays it to Lucho. Is Salah on? I think he's on. Just past the Salah, and he just finesses it. Low bottom corner past Flecken. They're going to check this, I assume. They check everything nowadays. Luis Diaz with a wonderfully straight pass. Lucho with a goal and an assist. Oh, my days. Lucho is starting to become a problem, isn't he? He's always been a problem for opposition sides and for opposing backlines and goalies. But this is a good start. A goal and assist for Lucho in his first two games. Salah gets 2 goals and an assist. We're starting to rock, ladies and gentlemen. Salah gets his home goal at Anfield. And Arne Slot starting to show some emotion. Darwin, shirtless, getting his shirt on. Gakpo as well. They were second goal in the Premier League this season for Salah. Lucho and Diogo Jota being subbed off here for Gakpo and Diaz, I believe. Nunez on for Jota, Gakpo on for Lucho. I need to subside working this hard all the time. Yeah, I agree. It's just, I feel like he has such a Bradley on for Trent. Oh, boys. He's going for it. He's like, yep, we won. Let's start to lock it up and rotate some of these guys. Connor Bradley, and I love seeing Connor Bradley play. He's so exciting to watch. Trent. Ooh, Trent didn't look happy. Trent did not look happy there whatsoever. But, I mean, hey, mate, it's Brentford at home. We're up 2-0. We just scored. Trent was super important in that second goal. Like, rotate everybody out. Makes sense, right? Like, I hope we can extend Trent. I hope Trent is extended because, mate, he was really good today. He was really good. Wasn't expecting him to be subbed off, but he did get subbed off. Yona Wissa also subbed off. Yona Wissa's really mad. Brentford going for a defensive kind of lineup here with some of these subs. Oh, I'd have to adjust the lineups, don't I? God. Start with Liverpool. Here, Szoboszlai attacking for Liverpool. Szoboszlai still lays it off to Salah. Salah plays it to McAllister. McAllister tries to find Salah. It gets hooved away by Ayer. Bradley contesting against Carvalho. Fabio Carvalho plays it forward, but Darwin intercepts, and Liverpool have the ball once again. Gakpo is 18, I believe, right? Oh, I didn't make the Brentford subs. Here, Flecken goes to clear this ball, and it goes all the way wide left. Salah on the ball, plays it to Ryan Gravenberch. Have to finish these subs real quick. Here, Konate plays this forward. Next game for Liverpool is September 1st at Old Trafford. I'm excited for that one. Should be a good match. God knows how it goes, but hoping for a good game. Here, still Liverpool. Salah chips the ball into the back post. Nunez tries to head it. Ryan Gravenberch also chasing, but alas, nothing. Where are the other subs? Onyeka for Wissa and Sade for Yano. here. Liverpool win the ball again. They've just been dominating Brentford the second half, it feels like. Okay, subs have been made on my screen. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. There's been 3 subs for Liverpool as well as 4 for Brentford. So hopefully that clears things up a bit. Subasly here. Good turn. Finds Connor Bradley. Bradley charging forward a bit. Finds Salah. Salah to Bradley. Bradley turns, looking for a pass. Finds Subasly. Subasly with the cross to the back post. Can't find anyone. Elliot, bring on Harvey. Bring on Harvey, I beg you. Endrick scores first goal ever as a Real Madrid player. Arne Slot just had a talking to with Trent. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on here. Trent is definitely sulking a bit, though. Oh, God. This is not a great sight. Oh, coach talking to Trent. Yeah, Trent looks like he's absolutely pissed for some reason, which on some extent I get, but also, mate, you have so much football to play. This guy knows a thing or two about keeping people fit. It's a matter about you staying at the best of your ability for the next game. Who cares about Brentford? You're up 2-0. Like, bring in Bradley. Let him get his legs underneath him so you don't got to. Oh, Salah and Subasai, bit of a miscommunication there. So you don't have to, like, rely on yourself every time, like in the worst of games. Like, if Bradley could have started this game and it could have been a very, like, kind of just done and dusted. Oh, that guy just headed the ball away like crazy. A done and dusted, it was a guy in the crowd, I should say, who headed it away. But if it was a done and dusted conclusion in a game against a side like Brentford at home, Trent, just walk off. Like, what's the problem, dude? I hope this doesn't impact his extension talks or whatever. Like, I just don't know how he's gonna react or where his head's at, really. That's really what it is. I don't know where his head's at. That's a little concerning, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Hands up. Gakpo! Oh my God! Cody Gakpo with a crazy shot. Say a bit of a deflection. Wow, he cut in on his right foot. Takes a deflection, hits the crossbar. Good Lord, Gakpo. Cody Gakpo, let's look at the replay of this. Yeah, just a slight deflection, then headed away. That was going into goal, too. That was going into goal if it's not headed away after the first deflection. That first deflection was with the foot. Second one was a header away. Robertson set to take this corner for Liverpool in what might be like the 6th, 7th, or 8th corner of the evening. Swung in. Oh, headed away by a Brentford player, I think. Nope, Konate, they're saying. Tough. Harvey Elliott set to warm up. Set to come on here for Liverpool. Yes, sir. Harvey coming on. Pretty hyped about that. Harvey coming on for Szoboszlai, I imagine. Darwin pressing. Ay, ay, ay. But the ball gets back to Collins. It's played back to Flecken. Liverpool have done well today. Darwin's not fully... This is his first appearance of the season, I believe, competitively. So he's not fully bedded into the system, I imagine. But he's already shown some of his usual tenacity. Here, Gakpo. Pressing himself. Here, long switch of play, and Allison just comfortably collects as it enters his area. Allison now looking for a long throw, and he finds in the form of Szoboszlai, who can't control it. And a sub is not made yet. Or are they going to make the sub? They're waiting to make the sub. Yep. It's Salah. Salah for Harvey Elliott. Not Szoboszlai. Salah now. Salah doesn't look the happiest either. Ay, ay, ay. Just extend them, please. Please extend them. I'm gonna be so upset if you don't extend them. Like, it's just gonna hurt me. Oh man, a few minutes left here. Next Sunday, 11:30, Manchester United host Liverpool at Old Trafford. I've heard Arne is ruthless. Wonder how he deals with this Trent thing. I mean, Salah didn't look too happy either, but I think it's like he will be just like direct about it. Like, hey, mate, like simply put, you know, there's not like, you know, I think it's just going to blow over, mate. I don't think it's anything that serious. Trent probably just wants to play every single minute he can at Anfield. He feels weird getting subbed off at home, probably, especially as the vice captain, especially as a younger player. But he is so involved. And, ooh, Darwin chasing here against Flecken. Flecken forced to clear it with his left foot out for a throw-in. Liverpool take it quickly. Harvey Elliott gets the ball after he throws it to Szoboszlai. Oh, Darwizzy heads it out. I think it was offside almost, too. Heads it. Yeah, offside. Offside. "84 minutes and 55 seconds have elapsed. Thus far, not really a sign of a chance for Brentford to come into the game. Few moments like here or there, but that has mostly been squashed. Liverpool has entered a bit more of a defensively minded and kind of comfortable setting after the second one in. It's just been a bit slower tempo. Here, Virgil clears it. Gakpo goes to chase, but it's headed away by Collins. Liverpool have the throw in here. Virgil on the ball. Plays the pass to Konate. Liverpool just slowly controlling and trying to wind down the game, I imagine. There might still be another chance for Liverpool, though, here as Darwin and Gravenberch with some heavy touches. Here, some good play. Darwin getting really involved with the football. Some good passing from Darwin, and Liverpool now down the left-hand side with Robbo. Robbo to Alexis McAllister, who gets it to Cody Gakpo. Now Virgil to Konate. Finds Harvey Elliott. Harvey to Darwin. To Harvey. Bradley to Gravenberch. Now Konate. Good turn by McAllister. McAllister tries to lay it off, but good play there. Now Brian Buemo trying to get on his left foot, and Buemo sends in the shot, but it's blocked by Konate. Clears it out towards Darwin. Ryan Gravenberch does well to slither off of a player who's trying to put in a challenge. Szoboszlai with some space. He's got plenty of space. Finds Harvey Elliott. Back to Szoboszlai. Gravenberch now. Arne should Ibu too. Rotate Ibu too. Yeah, he should, but I mean, Ibu only played 45 minutes last game, so it's like a full 90 won't hurt him. Trent playing like I think it was 70 last game, then like 70 this game. It's about in the same amount of time for both of them. I think they'll be fine. And we don't have until like 6 days until our next game, so I think we're chilling. Oh, Gakpo still. Oh, wow, that cross from Gakpo is headed away. Harvey keeps it in. Harvey lays it off to Connor Bradley. Here, Gravenberch to Robertson. Gakpo plays it, tries to play it in on the ground to McAllister, but good. Oh, nearly really good by Gravenberch to intercept as Gakpo tried to put in his own kind of added pass to that, but that was intercepted. Now Liverpool have the ball again. Harvey Elliott at the center circle. I would agree. I think bringing in Kwanzaa would be fine, but it also would be kind of embarrassing bringing in Kwanzaa 2-0 up with like a minute and a half to go. You know, I don't know how Jarrell would feel about that. Maybe Gomez. You know, Gomez off the bench is another option. Bring in Gomez just to fill in the last like few minutes, but either way, I don't think he's making that sub. I think we're chilling. Gravenberch here to McAllister. Gravenberch once again lofts this pass towards Harvey Elliott on the right wing. Harvey Elliott to Bradley. Harvey Elliott once again lays it off to Dominic Szoboszlai. Here, Allison with a long pass forward, trying to seek someone. Darwin's going to chase it a bit and try to press it. Stoppage time has begun, and they have added, I'll tell you, 5 minutes of stoppage time for the second half of the game. Not insane amount. A foul there by McAllister. Tough. Wataru Endo set to be subbed on for Ryan Gravenberch. Okay, that's a valid sub to make. Gravenberch, one of the best players on the pitch today. He's starting to grow into an incredibly influential role at Liverpool under Arne Slot. I think he offers a lot to us from that midfield like double pivot position. Endo, I think, will play well and kind of start to, get the team grinding and moving a bit better. Because Ryan definitely probably a little fatigued after that whole 90 minutes or so. Now Wataru Endo has like 4 minutes. Here Bradley wins the ball as Endo pressed Ayer. Ayer tried to play forward a bit. Here Allison goes to hoove this pass. Goes out for a Brentford throw-in. Liverpool just trying to hold on to this clean sheet. It would be pretty nice feat to hold on to this clean sheet. Here, Pinnock plays this pass forward. Brentford just kind of stuck themselves, unable to figure out what way to develop their build-up. Here, some good play from Liverpool. Endo does well himself. Oh, Brentford fighting for a consolation goal here real bad. They want it. Bradley, Elliott. Oh. Nice play by Bradley and Elliott to force it out for a goal kick. Forget who it was there. Didn't see the shirt number, but Brentford player was trying to effectively win a corner. They ended up conceding a goal kick. With this win, Arne Slot would be the first Liverpool manager to win their first 2 league matches in charge since 1991. Also, I'd love to see the stat on if that the last time that the opening match was won with the opening 2 matches were won with clean sheets. Because I feel like that stat would be just like, that's a foul there by Mbeumo. He is going to get a yellow card himself. And we have just a minute of stoppage time left, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be that for the game. Fixture was pretty good if you're a Liverpool fan, pretty bad if you're a Brentford fan. Sorry, Brentford fans, if you're out there watching. But a good showing from Arne Slot's men. I like how he managed the game. I like the subs he made. I like just the way we went about things. Like, never really did it feel, besides maybe that Norgard header in the first half, that Liverpool was gonna concede. And as a result, I think Liverpool are in a spot right now where we can build upon this. You know, we can go to Old Trafford with our heads held high and ready to bring it in the best performance we can. But we have to see this out. There's still 30 or 40 seconds. Maybe Brentford can get a consolation goal here or something. Here's Sade. Goes to play this pass towards Onyeka. No free kick. They're saying that could have been potentially. But that looks like that'll be that. Just a few more seconds. And the ref will blow his whistle. And the game will be done and dusted. I'm pretty hype about how the game has played out so far. I'm excited to see how it continues to play out under Arne Slot at Liverpool for the coming games, game weeks, the whole season, the Prem, the Cups, the Champions League, the Europa League. I am hopefully not the Europa League, but European Cup competitions. Pretty reserved celebration again. Hard look on his face, but we have gotten the job done. 2-0 win is massive for us. Lucho, Salah, Gravenberg pictured. I want to see Trent. Where's Trent at, lad? There's Trent. I want to see the camera on Trent, and then I could go film my match reaction video. Yikes. Jota is laughing. Trent is stone cold. There, Diaz cracks a smile. Eesh. That, I don't know what that means. Fabio Carvalho and Dominic Szoboszlai laughing and hugging. Virgil and Fabio Carvalho there shaking hands. There, Fabio Carvalho making the rounds with the other sides. Konate and Allison were having a moment. Yeah, that'll be that though, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed me on the stream. Hope you enjoyed watching along with me. Trent still looks salty. Absolutely still looks salty. He looks pissed. I don't know what that means. Like, dude, if you're going to be upset about being subbed off when we just went up 2-0 against Brentford, why like be salty about that? Like, we just had the best start since before you were born, dude, to a new manager at Liverpool. And he's got this look on his face. Like, he needs to play every 90 minutes. Like, Trent, what is the problem? I don't know. I'm going to go react to this match, though. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Sideline Sedo. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video if you enjoyed. And comment down below with your thoughts. Hope you enjoyed. Sideline Sedo. Peace. I hit my elbow.